Have you thought it'd be a good idea to play a game on its hardest difficulty and with permadeath on? All for some drip? No? Well, that's what I did. After not touching a Doom game in over 5.5 years, let's just say it wasn't the best decision. Now for the ones who know, you know, but for the uninformed, Ultra Nightmare is the game's hardest difficulty. Well, it's just Nightmare difficulty, but permadeath, so you could get to the very end of the game and be on the final boss, or have the game glitch and you'd have to restart from the very beginning. But that's besides the point. The enemies are also at max aggression and deal the most amount of damage they can. And you don't start with most of your weapons and or equipment until you get to about level 3, which doesn't sound too bad if you're decent at games, which I obviously am. Too bad of a challenge if I'm just not brain dead. Really, game? Oh my fuck. Or in other words, for the first 3 levels you are a toddler with a kitchen knife and some tactical gear, and all the enemies are a roided up pitbull named Cupcake that's giving you the light skin stare and is about to jump your ass. And before we get started here, if you do somehow manage to enjoy and you like what you see, might you consider leaving a like and or subscribe? It helps me out and it lets me know you want to see more of whatever this is, because it does take me quite a long time to make, so I'd greatly appreciate it, but I'm not forcing you to yet. So with that out of the way, let us begin. And with that out of the way, we now load up the first few games, which I was definitely, let's say, rusty and getting back into how to play a Doom game, or at least getting back into the feel with it. The damage surely can't be that bad. I take that back. Might be a little bit harder than I thought. I did not want to die to enemies in the first room. That'd be like really embarrassing. After clearing out the first room, we then get acquainted with the chainsaw, which is conveniently in the next room, and then warps me into tutorial room. And I didn't need the tutorial because, well, chainsaw go burr. Following that, we get acquainted with the first weapon mod, and I put full auto, and then head into the first combat encounter, which I then clear out, and then slime this fool. After sliming that first Hell Priest, we then get warped to Philadelphia at any point in time during history, which we then get another weapon mod, and as you can tell, I have so many options. So we go with the only other option that we can go with, and then get acquainted with the first big enemy, an Arachnotron, which is a spider with a gun, and it shoots missiles. Following that, we then get our second weapon of the game, which is like an AR, or it's called a heavy cannon, but let's be honest, it's an AR. We clear out some more enemies, then grab this yellow key card, then head down into the tunnels or like the subway. And instead of receiving the standard subway experience of being stabbed, I received being fucking shot. I did not know he spawns right there. That's
Thanks to the UAC.
oh fuck. Well, okay, and since it's only been one death so far, for the people who say, what if you were to actually like practice the game before you actually played it on its hardest difficulty with permadeath? And to that I say, why the fuck are you suggesting such a great idea? I don't do that here. Alright, I got this. This is the winning run. Never fucking mind. No. God damn it, why did I have to say that?
I have located the priest signal and will mark it on your HUD.
Man, you didn't have to fucking insult me like that, game. Fuck. Now, as you can see by this very shitty graph that I made, I have more deaths in like the first 3 levels because I don't have access to most of my equipment, but less deaths later on. Actually, why did I even include this part? Move on. Oh my god. Now after killing that spider, I then finally have made it further than ever before. It's only like 20 minutes into the game, but I do get another weapon mod, and then we finally get a grenade. With that, we move on to the next combat encounter, which has a Cacodemon as well in it. Man, I can't wait to fill this fucking Cacodemon up with my load. Oh yeah. After killing that Cacodemon, we then eventually progress onto another combat encounter. Oh my god. Shocker. And then we kill this Arachnotron. Buckets. Buckets. Bucket, no. No, nice buckets. I hit him. Buckets. And after killing that Arachnotron, we then eventually go through the level, following the yellow paint or the fucking marker, take this elevator and crash their party where they were probably talking about like some femboys or some shit like that. I don't know. And after crashing the meeting, we decide to say, yeah, go fuck yourself and leave. And with that, we are done with level 1. Now that level 1 is completed, we get taken back to like the hub of the game and get access to our second piece of equipment, the Flame Belch, which you can light shit on fire, it drops armor, or when you kill enemies, they drop more armor. Following that, I pick up another Sentinel Crystal, which gives you upgrades to health, ammo, or armor, and I decided to go with armor for this first one. And so now, we are no longer just a toddler with a knife and some tactical gear. We are now a toddler with a little more tactical gear and a flamethrower. And with all those upgrades, we now finally decide to step into the portal and start level 2, Exultia. And after we start the level in the first common encounter, we get introduced to another new enemy, the Hell Knight, which can be described as this GIF. Oh shit. Not these dudes. Holy fuck! Fucking jump scared by the dude. I was like, ooh, breakable wall. Shortly after the Hell Knight, we then finally get access to the Blood Punch, which makes enemies go boom. Blood Punch? It does damage. I don't remember this. That'll be very helpful. Shortly after that, we come across the runes, and what the runes do in the game is they give you like a little bit of buff, like you perform glory kills faster, you launch into them further, etc. Except there is one that gives you a second chance. When instead of dying instantly, you get slow. Read a thing, and so that's the obvious one that I go with because I'm shit at the game and I like having a second chance. Cause go fuck yourself. Anyways, I do end up getting jump scared by another Hell Knight. Fuck you, bitch! Ah! Please! God damn, he scares the fuck out of me. After that, I continue a little further on to where when the game tells me I have weapon points to spend and rudely interrupts me. Weapon point? Okay, yeah, are you happy now that I spent the points, game? That was a little rude of you. After spending those weapon points in another combat encounter, I then have to punch some things, which then unlocks me the dash. And following that, I then make my way back into that same room previously where I did another combat encounter for another combat encounter. I mean, what do you expect? It's a Doom game. Okay. There goes that rune. Not even after 5 minutes of getting that rune that gives me a second chance, I then, of course, lose it, then head into a secret encounter. And what a secret encounter is just it spawns a few enemies, you kill the enemies, you get a weapon point. I forgot what all the secret encounters are and I ended up dying to them, so, you know, that's cool. I know what I'm not doing again. And as you can probably guess by now, the next few runs, didn't go that good. No, fucking... Oh my god, dude. No, I'm not here. No! I had the... of course, I fucking mantle. That's dumb as fuck. Oh my god. I don't know. Fuck that range. Oh, I'm dead though. Yeah, that's figured as much. Run 30 was a little bit different this time. I got further than this room. Instead of dying to it a lot. It's the first point I've got. But besides that, we pick up the Sentinel battery, and what Sentinel batteries are used for is for like upgrades and other shit that are in like the hub world of this game. After that, we go through this portal and we get our third weapon, the plasma rifle, which is actually very strong. After getting that plasma rifle, we kill a few more dudes, and then we have to get a Sentinel battery to power a gauntlet to progress us through the level. So we go in here, get another weapon mod, put it on the plasma rifle for heat blast, which is very strong. We get the Sentinel battery, put Sentinel battery in, hit fire, we go through, stand on a few plates, doors open, another combat encounter. Okay, dude. Fucking... Run 31, I did manage to get a little bit further than run 30, as I did manage to complete that room. And they killed me last round. Holy shit. You fucker. And now getting past my furthest point, actually pretty much this entire run is going to be my furthest point. We pick up another Sentinel battery, place the Sentinel battery in the thing, it shoots sword, we go through, we pick up another Sentinel battery, we put another Sentinel battery, it shoot cannon. We go in there. Sentinel crystal. Do a little bit of parkour. Come across the first Slayer gate, get the Slayer gate key, which, if you don't know what the Slayer gates are, it's just like another combat encounter, but a rather extended one. Some people are good enough to do it. This is the only one that I ever did because, I wanted to minimize my risks of dying. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the only one I'm gonna do. Plus, the weapon you get from it's just not very good. After the Slayer Gate, I then progress to the level a little bit more and get to a cutscene, which I skip because it's a Doom game. What is the cutscene gonna be about? Talking about killing demons or something like that. But we do a little bit more platforming and get to the final combat encounter. Shit. Well, there goes the revive that I had, but whatever. And with the completion of that final combat encounter, I stepped through the portal, and with that we have completed level 2 Exultia. And with the completion of level 2 Exultia, we head back into the hub, where we place this one thing that we predominantly probably got from that cutscene that I ended up skipping, but that's besides the point. We then end up getting an ice bomb, and then have to head down into the demon prison on our ship, and you already know, you kill some demons. Following that, we head into the rear of the ship to where we can actually spend some Sentinel batteries, but we only get a suit point, which is used for like minor upgrades, but we don't have any Sentinel batteries, so we head to the portal onto the 3rd level, Cultist Base. Now in Cultist Base, it's a little bit of a shorter level, so I clear out these first group of small enemies and head over here, punch this thing, punch that thing, jump off this jump pad and get the first Sentinel battery that I can actually use in my ship. Walk across this light bridge, press this button, and then struggle to open a door by standing on a plate for more than 5 seconds because I have the attention span of a fucking squirrel sometimes. Oh my god, I'm retarded. I just had to stand on the plate. Oh, it's one of those fuckers. After failing to stand on a plate for more than 2 seconds, I then ended up killing some mancubuses, or the average British person. Following that, I then pick up another suit point, which will be used for later when I have enough, and then also pick up the next weapon, the rocket launcher, and shortly die after. Okay, no. After this point in time, my runs are getting very consistent. I mean, it's as consistent as a linear game can be, but I do get pretty far clearing out that encounter, then doing a little bit of parkour and getting another rune. I'm gonna do that one. Which I decided to go from launching to glory kills from farther away, so I can, like, just warp on the dudes. Following that, we come across another new enemy, which is like the snake fucker. They're pretty easy. After killing that snake dude, I open up the store and then get another weapon mod, and I decide to go for a weapon lock-on burst, or rocket lock-on burst. Another suit point, clear out another combat encounter. Yummy! Then head into this one building, and then execute all these dudes like the Inquisition would want. Heretics. Heretic. 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 After executing all those heretics, I move into this room that houses your mom in a cage. Punch this lock, some skulls spawn, press this button, and then die a few times to the enemies in this room. And after about 39 deaths, or on my 40th run, that's when I decided to finally lock the fuck in, I guess. And just go absolutely ham, doing everything that I previously did on the levels beforehand, and then kind of just fucking sending it on the rest of the levels as well. After clearing out that room, I then press this button, which then raises the gates, and I get another Sentinel Crystal. I think I'll just go loot magnet. After the Sentinel Crystal, I then traverse the level a little bit more, get us another suit point and a Sentinel battery, and then also access the Revenant drone to get the super shotgun. Oh, that means I can fucking die. Oh. Duh, I knew that.
You can be the boom operator!
I thought Sandy was the boom operator.
Did somebody say
After acquiring the super shotgun, we traverse the level towards the final combat encounter, clear that out, watch a cutscene, take an elevator, then take a train, and that's Cultist Base completed. Might have been overkill, but I don't care. BFG makes this easier. Meh. The final cutscene for forging her sword, which is then followed. Starting the level, we kill some dudes, pick up a Sentinel Crystal that spawns, do some parkour. We also get this mastery token along with another coin, and then followed by some parkour into another combat encounter. What are synonyms for combat? Go a little further in the level until I get to this like hologram to where one of the Hell Priests is talking about his Skylander Swap Force collection, which, oh well. I move on a little bit further, get another rune, and after getting that rune, we press this button, which then shows a casket being sawed open. Cut open would probably be better. Some dude gets pulled out, and we carry on. After we see the two get pulled out, I then get a Sentinel Crystal, which I go for more ammo. Then I get a Sentinel Battery, and then a red key card, which allows me to get all the way right up to the Doom Hunter boss. Now, I wouldn't really call this a boss. It's more just like an enemy that they gave a big health bar to, or at least appear on the top of the screen. Because otherwise, it's just a kind of a normal enemy. He goes down if you shoot him enough times. Stabby stab. And after killing the first Doom Hunter, we then have to jump down this massive hole, which leads to another arena, but this time with two Doom Hunters. This was actually a lot easier than just the one by itself, because there's a lot more cover to this arena. The enemies I found to be harder than the actual boss. Air quotes bosses, because one got stuck on a platform, and the other one was just there. Slice, slice. First try, by the way.
Perhaps he needs to survive.
Blood Punch Shockwave is more powerful. Oh, hell yeah. And now that we've completed the Doom Hunter base, we get back to the Fortress of Doom, or the hub, to where the con maker is like, yo, that was not chill, Holmes, but we promptly ignore that, then go around collecting the ballista, and then going around and using some of the Sentinel batteries that I've acquired to get some Sentinel crystals, some suit points, yeah, kind of just upgrades. I'll take more ammo then. Following that, I Kool-Aid Man into another Sentinel crystal. And so now with all our newfound equipment, we can now move on to the next level, Super Gore Nest.
Fought hard, but they were eventually driven out by the demons.
See, this says this was located in Central Europe. I think this more looks like it's located in the Balkans. And as any reasonable person would do during this situation, you just misgeolocate an area. We're actually in the Balkans, not Central. Actually, I mean, it's close enough on the map. Whatever. But that's besides the point. We get to the first combat encounter and clear it out, which we then get introduced to the Pinky. And just like how NATO did, we're gonna bomb them like we bombed Yugoslavia. Shortly after that, I get another weapon mod and decide to put it on the ballista, but I also don't really use the ballista, so... After that, we also get introduced to a Dread Knight, which is just a Hell Knight, but beefier. After killing that Dread Knight, I then move into an area with the first buff totem of the game. So we clear all those enemies out like we, kill innocent civilians. After blasting that Pinky to smithereens, we get another cutscene, but who cares about that? We then move on to another combat encounter. I don't care. Following that combat encounter, we do some more traversal to where we get to the Titan, and we grab our Crucible Hill. Then a Marauder.
And here at the
This is the heart of...
After traversing the level a little bit more, we get to another combat encounter to where I push this guy's anal beat out. Following that, we have a little more combat encounter, and then I said... After getting the chain gun, we're then told that we have to flip 2 switches, so that's what we do. We flip the first switch, but then we have to go get the other switch. And on our way towards the second switch, we come across the combat encounter with the buff totem, which we deal with. We get another suit point, then traverse the level, and get another Sentinel battery. Shortly after that, we come across the blue Gore key, which is the final of the Gore keys that we need. We then impress some more locals. And we also get a Slayer Gate key, but I'm not doing it along with the Sentinel battery. But I clear out some more enemies and then put the final 2 Gore keys that I need into their keyhole slot.
The hellified barrier has opened.
And after slicing everything in half, we then leave through the portal, finishing Taurus Nabad. We're at level 8.
The generator is unlocked.
After entering the portal, we get back into the Fortress of Doom, to where Samuel tells us we have to go stop the Con Maker, but we have to get to Urdak, and we have to pass through Nekravol first. So we pick up Vega, because we're at the 9th level. And we start the mission by busting through the wall like Kool-Aid Man and executing armed civilians like the rules of war don't apply. After that, we go through the outside, kill out a bunch of enemies, and then move on into the next section, which is us being tasked with destroying 2 tentacles that are blocking our way off from the main complex. We encounter down on this plate, then go past the gooned out goon squad. And not even within like 5 minutes later, I get another weapon mod and just buy the fucking turret upgrade. I don't know why I got the energy one first.
No, I'm dead.
Just don't die.
No,
My
there's
hair
two!
messed up,
I can't take two!
Button, kill this dude, shoot this thing. One ride later, we then have to shoot some eyes in the goon factory. I don't know, I keep saying goon, I need to stop. Combat cleared. Let's press button. And then a marauder. Because, why? After that button, along with more shooty. This big shooty, though. After that combat encounter, we make our way across this gap and towards the portal, which teleports us right towards the turret. We enter the turret, cutscene, shoot. After that, I take this elevator down to the basement level area on towards the second turret, where I pick up this coin, have a combat encounter, and also have to navigate around some purple goo. And I also ended up forgetting to record, like, literally only the turret section, so here's the previous turret, but, like, flipped. See, look, it's the other turret. After big shooting skirmish clear, grab coin, punch statue, end of level. And move on towards this garage area. You deal with the dudes there, you also pick up this point that's nearby, then you head back out into the main area.
Eventually.
Blah blah blah, cutscene, here's Crucible, intern explains that Samuel Hayden was looking into something, probably like femboys or some shit. Anyways, here comes the Marauder.
Laboratory.
Opening the portal.
You better not throw it through that.
One of us, you to see, Slayer.
And with the Marauder now dead, we go through this portal, and that is the Ark Complex. Completed. After completing the Ark Complex, we then throw Samuel into this thing, which then activates him again. And we need to go through a portal that's only located in the core of Mars.
The BFG 10,000, designed by Dr. Samuel Hayden as
You can't just shoot a hole into the surface of Mars.
Without a ruler. Then not about to get like T-boned by like a Ford 150 going 60 down the highway because they think they're.
After we acquire the BFG 10,000, we then use it on these enemies, head through this portal, and then we get warped here, and now our whole goal is to get to an escape pod and get to the surface of Mars. So we have a combat encounter, watch this door open, head through there.
to surface gun bridge grid. Manual loading.
After traversing the level a little bit more, we come across this gun that Samuel tells us it's a weapon, not a teleporter, and we prove him wrong immediately. After that, we get this coin and move on towards an escape pod, which we do another combat encounter, and another one. We get another coin, along with a Sentinel crystal, and then we get to the escape pod and ride that down to the surface. We pick up another coin, then have one more combat encounter where the game decides to rudely interrupt me by saying, hey, you have some more weapon points. The fuck? Okay. So I spend those points, watch this cutscene, and then go through this big-ass portal. And that's the level.
Where the hell is Dane Groff is waiting.
After completing level 7 or Mars core, we move on to level 8, which is Sentinel Prime. It's also the shortest level and the level with the least amount of combat. It's just killing the Hell Priest. So we enter in the city, they open the door for us, and we make our way through. We also get some flashbacks on the way, but that's pertaining to story, so we forget about that. We then take the main elevator up to the arena, get another flashback, and that's where the Hell Priest is like, yo, look at my champion, homie. So then, you know, we kill him. Oh yeah, first try. I wouldn't have been surprised if I died there, but, you know, I didn't want to die there, so... After sliming the third Hell Priest champion, he then proceeds to continuously talk shit right in front of us, so we slime his ass.
This stops nothing. Earth will be consumed, regardless of what.
After slamming the Hell Priest, we go back to the Fortress of Doom for the hub world to where... Man, there's some spooky shit going around. The con makers overloaded our shit, some dudes spawn, we just shoot them. And after killing everything, we then have to restore power to our ship, which is what we do with the blade thing from the Ark complex. And after we put it in here, we have powered up the ship, and Hayden tells us we have to go to Taras Nabab to retrieve a sword. So that's what we do, we press the button, go in portal, now Taras Nabab. And we make our way a little bit through the entrance, or to the entrance of the city, to where we kill some dudes and then Marauder. Fuck you, bitch. Yeah, that's right, bitch. Loser, 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 loser. I can't teabag, but loser, loser. After entering the city, we get to a big-ass room that's another combat encounter. I killed this one dude, he acts as like a buff totem, but if you kill him quick enough, it's fine. After that combat encounter, I go past the secret encounter and press this button, which then opens this one thing, and I get a mastery token, which allows me just to skip the mastery challenge. After bypassing the mastery challenge, I punch this thing, push that button, go in, water, smash this thing, shoot this thing, and then swim through a hole, grab this coin, kill some dudes. After blasting that pinky to smithereens, we get another cutscene, but who cares about that? We then move on to another combat encounter where I almost used my second chance, but I didn't. Following that, I go and press this button, or smack it, and that one as well, and then elevate. After riding the elevator, we get to another underwater section. I grab this rad suit, punch this thing, water drops, shoot this thing, punch this thing, water drops again, and then shoot this other thing, which opens the door for allowing me to go into the sewers, which then allows me into another combat encounter. Might have been overkill, but I don't care. Following that combat encounter, we do some more traversal to where we get to the Titan, and we grab our Crucible Hilt. Then a Marauder. Fuck you, Poe. After traversing the level a little bit more, we get to another combat encounter to where I push this guy's anal beat out. Following that, we have a little more combat encounter, and then a Sentinel Crystal. Okay, there's also a coin. A little bit later on, we punch, shoot, and then punch again, and it opens this door to where we get another cutscene for our sword. After that cutscene, we then get another mastery token, which I then use on the plasma rifle, and then we get the final cutscene for forging our sword, which is then followed by a combat encounter of slicing and dicing. Gore. Yes. And after slicing everything in half, we then leave through the portal, finishing Taras Nabab. We're at level 8. And with us completing Taras Nabab and us having the sword, we are now starting to look like a Fallout character with the amount of shit we have on us. After entering the portal, we get back into the Fortress of Doom, to where Samuel tells us we have to go stop the Con Maker, but we have to get to Urdak, and we have to pass through Nekravol first. So we pick up Vega, because we need him, we head to the portal, and we start the 9th level, Nekravol Part 1. After starting a level, we kill some dudes, pick up a Sentinel Crystal that spawns, do some parkour, and traverse the level till the first combat encounter, which has the first tyrant of the game, which is just a dude with a gun. He's a bigger dude with a gun, though. After we chop the dude's head off, we complete the encounter, stand on this plate, then go past the gooned out goon squad. They definitely were gooning too hard. After falling past them, push this button, kill this dude, shoot this thing, attempt to punch this cube. Really? Okay. Shoot this thing, jump up here to head in our own goon cage.
The con maker needs Earth.
One ride later, we then have to shoot some eyes in the goon factory. I don't know, I keep saying goon, I need stuff. After shooting all the eyes, we then punch the brain, which then explodes, which allows us to move on towards the ball-crushing part of the facility. We also get this coin. We also get this mastery token along with another coin, and then followed by some parkour into another combat encounter. What are synonyms for combat? Following combat, parkour. Buff totem dead, slice. Combat cleared, press button. And then a marauder, because why not? Because you gotta love marauders. Fuck you, ho. After that button, along with more shooty. This big shooty though. After big shooty, skirmish clear, grab coin, punch statue, end of level. Level really wasn't too bad. Got like 3 more. After completing Nekravol Part 1, we automatically start Part 2, and we are tasked with getting to the top of the spires. That's what we do. We do some parkour, and some shooting people. After slicing and kicking those people, we come across the final Sentinel crystal. And then we shoot some more people. Got these stupid snake fuckers. A little close there.
This is raw origin.
It's them, of course, a marauder. Whore, you fucking whore. You're a fucking whore. You're a whore. You're a whore. You're a whore. You're a bitch. You're a bitch. After that marauder, we do some traversal. Push this button and ride an elevator. And then we get to the very top, which is no longer hell themed. It's like not hell themed.
Cannot stand any longer.
After some more platforming, we shoot some eyeballs. That opens a door, we take an elevator up, and then another skirmish.
Get to the transmitter tower. If you can destroy it, the unrefined energy should be able to propel you into their world. You must break the chain and destroy the margin transmitter.
After destroying both those chains in an insignificant combat encounter, a bright-ass light appears, and so you know what you do when you see something bright. Ooh, bright light! And that's Nekravol Part 2. And after jumping in that bright light, we now end up on the planet Urdak, or realm, whatever, I don't know, lore some. But it looks amazing, but we still have a job to do. So we take some jump rifts, or rings, or whatever we want to call them. Go through the store, have a cutscene, but we promptly ignore that getting put straight into a combat encounter, but this time there's a new enemy. It's a Maker Drone. When you hit its head or kill it by a headshot, drops ammo and bullets. Wait, that's the same thing. Ammo and health. At the combat encounter, we traverse the level, punch through this wall, now we're in an event, we get a mastery token, and we're also by a combat encounter that has another buff totem. After this skirmish, we then punch this thing here, which then leads us outside, and we're tasked with realigning three discs. This is what we do. At the first one, more combat and a marauder. God, marauders are just so fucking irritating. Like, they are just such a fucking buzzkill when they come up. At least they're at the end of an encounter, or by themselves. Like our complex, but it's still annoying. After that marauder, we align disc 1, and then move on towards the second disc, where we kill some more dudes, followed by killing some other dudes, and linking the second disc. Man, you're annoying as fuck. After second disc, we move on towards third disc by shooting more dudes. Actually, in this case, I guess I was more stomping, but... And after the third disc alliance, we head on towards the main big-ass beam that's in the distance there. Okay, yeah. To, you know, go stop the Icon of Sin or something like that, but, you know, we gotta defeat the Con Maker first. As we're about to leave Urdak, that's when the Con Maker decides to confront us, but, you know, she's talking mad shit, so, you know, we're about to put the smack down on her. Oh my god, that was really tense. After we kill her, we then get a cutscene where she lays down on the ground like the Blade Runner 2049, except she's not cool, and we decide to fuck out that bitch and jump in the portal. After completing Urdak to the second to last level, that's when I went to go see Project Hail Mary at one of the last showings in my theater. Amazing. Which I give it a solid that. Anyways, I load up the Final Sin level, and it is back-to-back combat with not very much traversal, but you know, that's final levels. They're throwing everything at you. After progressing through about 2 of the combat sections, we then come across the Icon of Sin for the second time. After that encounter, we then have to make our way over to Tower 7 before they decide to blow it up. And while clearing out Tower 7, that's when a buff totem appears. So we deal with that. That may have been a waste. Oh well. And then we get to the very top of Tower 7 where we have some more dudes and a marauder. A marauder, really? These guys are just so annoying. For the next tower of victims, I use what guns are used for. Ranged combat. After shooting enough enemies from range, I did eventually have to move in, because, I want to be done with this challenge. And after clearing out that floor, that's when I have to move up to the next floor in that tower, which has more enemies, because, I don't know what you would expect. I don't know what I was expecting right saying this. At least during this last level, I also had some buddies join me in a call, and you know how Discord calls are.
Just dodge.
It's a little different
Be
when
better.
this game's projectiles are like mock fuck.
Just be better.
I'm gonna
Just be better.
I'm gonna kiss you, bro.
I like it.
I can watch that.
You know, when they talk about cattails, they don't literally mean cattails, was.
I know.
They mean the tails of cats. So what are you doing in Vegas?
Aquatic corn dog. Aquatic corn dog.
Did you just say an aquatic
What?
corn dog?
Yeah, what?
Aquatic corn dog.
What the
What is
fuck?
that supposed to mean?
Aquatic corn dogs.
No. Ew.
You should
hate
bite
it.
into it. There'll be no consequences to biting into a cattail frond.
I don't know about that.
I have concerns and questions. I don't know if I want answers to.
Yes, I will fill you with goat cheese.
That's kind of wild.
You will enjoy it.
Yeah, Nathan would enjoy it.
No, not Nathan. You.
Oh, I would. So Nathan, Nathan as in me, Nathan. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Aren't you only Nathan? I thought you were also Nathan.
Yeah, no, but you're also Nathan. So you,
But you're also Nathan.
yeah, I know, but she didn't clarify.
Oh
what
great!
Nathan-
Now there's two of them.
Wait, there's always been us two. We've always existed.
Mitosis.
Mitosis.
Nah, you didn't exist until today. It's all just been a dream.
You didn't exist until today.
After clearing out the building with the Marauder and a bunch of other dudes and listening to that weird-ass conversation, we finally arrive at the Icon of Sin, where the game decided to glitch on me. That's cool. I love it when the game glitches. I can't even complete the final boss. It didn't give me my weapons after loading the cutscene.
Kidding me?
I have nothing.
This kind of
True Doomslayer style. Beat him to death with your bare hands.
If there was the ability to, I could, but I can't even melee.
They removed his arms. That is the true challenge of this mode. Can you beat Doom without any arms?
bro lost his limbs. So shit.
Deadass can't fucking do anything. Now, for the reason why this happened, I have no idea. I pretty much tried anything that you could. Swapping in-game settings, changing the colorblind features, like that was gonna do anything. There's also like a glitch you could do to where if you were gonna die, you could Alt F4 and it'd save your checkpoint. Tried that. That didn't work. So ultimately I did have to restart, but while I was looking for fixes, I did have this conversation with my two buddies.
Y'all ever have to explain Minecraft to your 60-year-old parents and your... You ever try to explain Minecraft to your parents so that your parents can try and play it with your nephew?
I haven't had to explain Minecraft, but I had to explain gooning to a family member.
You know what? You win. I'm shutting the fuck up now. Congratulations. I was trying to teach my Boomer family, not Gooner, kill me.
I made you fuck your words up.
You fucked Liz's brain instantly.
Congratulations, you sideswiped me.
Okay, hook Liz out.
It's like he just hit you with a fucking bus.
Bro, I just walked into the room and you just nailed me in the face with a baseball bat.
After that conversation, I ended up not touching Doom for like days. And then went back to playing Ultra Nightmare, and I died quite a bit of times, but I also could not record like a lot of the deaths, as most of my drives are full, and I didn't want to sacrifice the remaining space I did have. But on at least the winning run right before I did do the final boss for the Icon of Sin, I did have my two cats join me. My cat joined me. Meow. So this is Minnie, but I call her Chunky because she's kind of a fat ass. Please don't glitch this time. Oh, thank fuck. fucking body part am I missing? Never mind. There we go.
With its armor fully destroyed, the body is now exposed. Take the portal and finish this fight.
Now, when it actually comes for the Icon of Sin fights, it is pretty easy. I mean, you kind of just run around and shoot him till he's dead. Also, I didn't really speak much at all, because, I was locked the fuck in, you know? That's fucking tough. Fuck you, game. Oh, that's it? Wow, that was incredibly easy. And with that, this challenge run comes to an end. Here's the gold armor. It's kind of mid. But if you did make it to the end and you did somehow enjoy, you already know what to do, and hopefully you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one.